my kids are headed back to school soon, and so I wanted to come up with some healthy after-school snacks for them. So whether your kids are already back in school, or you're just doing distance learning, or you don't have kids at all and you need some healthy snack options, this video is for you. I'm going to give you guys 10 ideas for some healthy low-carb snack options that you can have on the keto diet. These are all pretty easy to make. You can either make some of these up ahead of time and then just serve them as you go, or just make them up on the fly. So let's get right into it. Our first snack are some keto mozzarella sticks. I love mozzarella sticks. They just remind me of childhood, and so I wanted to give my kids a version of mozzarella sticks that didn't have a ton of junk in it, that weren't processed. And this recipe is super easy. So we start with some cheese sticks just to make our life a little bit easier. You could actually cut off some blocks of cheese too if you wanted to, but I have 8 cheese sticks that I'm cutting in half. And then we move on to our coating. So first they're gonna get a dip in some almond flour. Next goes in an egg wash. This is 2 eggs that I've whipped up. And then a little bit of pork panko. And I'll have it linked down below on which one I prefer. I also like to do a double coating of egg wash and pork panko just to make sure the outside is completely covered. You're gonna repeat this with all of your halved mozzarella sticks and then lay them down on a parchment lined baking tray, and you're gonna pop it in the freezer for a couple hours. You want these to harden completely, because if you were to go to fry them or bake them right away, your cheese is actually gonna melt instead of stay nice and like hard, not hard, but just melty when you pull it apart. When your keto mozzarella sticks are ready to cook up, you have 3 options for cooking them. You could cook them in the oven, the air fryer, or the stovetop with some oil, and you fry them up. My favorite way is the stovetop method, just because it's faster and gets them really nice and crispy and helps maintain their shape without oozing all the cheese out. I'll have full instructions for each of them listed down below. Pair these with a little bit of marinara sauce or some ranch dressing, and your kids will love them. A next really easy low-carb snack idea for your kids are some homemade keto crackers. These are an almond flour based cracker, and the ingredients are very, very simple. It's just minimal ingredients here. And I already did a video on how to make these delicious keto crackers. Just click up here or down below in the description box. But my kids love these. I like to pair them either with like slices of cheese, or some pepperoni or salami works great too. Or just put a little butter on them. They're super good. I like these too because they're portable, so you can just put them in a plastic baggie and then send them off to school so they could have it as a mid-morning snack or along with their lunch. Another low-carb snack idea for kids is to make your own Hot Pockets. Now, we all know Hot Pockets. They are delicious and easy to make. You just pop them in the microwave to heat them up, or the oven, but they're loaded with crap. So I thought I would come up with my own version. I've already showed you guys how to make keto Hot Pockets, so make sure you click up here, or again, I'll have the link down below in the description box for the full recipe. But my kids love these. You can load them with whatever sort of filling you want, from just like cheese, or you could add some pepperoni, some cooked sausage, vegetables. You could do the ham and cheese one, ham and broccoli, you name it. Whatever their favorite combination is, you can do. And these are great after school snacks. Up next is a kid-friendly charcuterie board. Now these are fun, especially when you're doing something after school. It's fun to surprise them with just a plate of like healthy and low-carb friendly meats and cheeses, vegetables and fruits. I like to use like cucumber slices with some ranch dip. You could add celery and grape tomatoes for vegetables. Even some broccoli would be great too as a vegetable. And for fruits, all of the low-carb fruit options that we could choose from would be like raspberries and blueberries and strawberries if you have them too. Other ideas would be just to take a bunch of almonds and put them in a bowl, or even slice up some cheeses and maybe some salami or some beef jerky sticks. These are all options that my kids love, and they go crazy whenever I set this out for them because there's just so many options that they can choose from. It's also a great idea if you're having friends over, if there's a play date or a sleepover. This is also a healthy but fun option for them to snack on. Now, one of my boys' favorite foods are cheese puffs, and I really don't like them to have them just because they're not healthy. Once again, they're filled with junk, but there actually is a healthy version out there thanks to Shrewd Foods. They have these delicious, healthy protein puffs, and I don't know if you guys have tried them before, but they come in a wide range of flavors. And they're delicious too. They're crunchy. They're like super crunchy. Like I can't believe how crunchy these things are. They taste just like the real thing, like a regular cheese puff. With, like I said, they have different flavors from sour cream and onion to pizza to like a strawberries and cream one. They're super good. And the best part about these protein puffs is that there's only around 90 calories a bag and 2 net carbs for the entire bag, plus they're loaded with protein. So it really does make like the perfect snack for kids or for adults like me. And they come in these small little bags, so they're portable, so I can just stuff them in their backpack or just hand them to them when they're going to like football practice or basketball practice and send them on their way. And guess what? Since they sponsored this video, you guys get to try these 4 flavors for free. All you have to do is pay $3.95 for shipping and handling, and they'll send these to you along with a $10 discount code to get $10 off a purchase. Now, if you guys have some small kids and your kids really love to play with their food, well, why not make a game out of it and make some animal characters like either ants on a log or a caterpillar, but healthy, low carb style. I've done a similar video to this, just click up here to watch it. First, to make ants on a log, you can just take a stick of celery and either use whipped cream cheese or some peanut butter, and then lay down some blueberries and maybe drizzle with some sugar-free syrup for a fun treat. To make the caterpillar, all you would have to do is once again take a celery stick, maybe put down some peanut butter or whipped cream cheese, top with a cherry tomato, and then either some grapes or some olives for the body. You could even add some sugar-free chocolate chips for the eyes. These are just some fun ideas that really make healthy snacks fun for little kids. Now, for an easy keto snack that you don't have to prep ahead of time, well, maybe a little bit, is hard-boiled eggs. As long as you've made them up ahead of time, or you could purchase them already hard-boiled, they're an easy snack that your kids can reach for. And I have a video, if you click up here, on how to make hard-boiled eggs in your air fryer. It's super simple, or there's Instant Pot methods that you guys can look up, or just boil them on the stove and do a bunch of them, like maybe a dozen at a time, and have them in the fridge ready to go for your kids. But they're a great snack option filled with lots of protein, some healthy fats, and just top it with a sprinkling of salt or some everything but the bagel seasoning. Another easy snack that you can make up for your kids that's high in protein are those salami wrapped cheeses. So you probably have seen these packaged before at the store, but it's so much cheaper just to make them on your own. So just get a bunch of cheese sticks, like mozzarella cheese sticks, unwrap them, and then get some longer or some bigger sliced salami, and then just wrap that around your cheese stick. And your kids will love these. These are great. You could actually make up a bunch ahead of time too. Just store them in a container and keep them in your refrigerator. So it's something healthy your kids can reach for when they get home from school. And for a sweet variation on a healthy snack, we're going to be making keto granola bars. These are easy to make up too, and you can make these up ahead of time and just store them in a container so that your kids can just grab them as they need them. To make up our keto granola bars, you're first going to start with adding 2 cups of your favorite low-carb cereal to a food processor. These are the ones that I'm using. I'll have a couple listed down below for you guys if you're curious which ones I prefer. Then add in 1/2 cup of pecans and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You want to pulse this until everything's combined and it's in smaller chunks, and then set it aside. In a large bowl, we're going to add 1/3 cup of sugar-free maple syrup, along with 1/3 cup of olive oil. Mix it together, and then we're going to combine the rest of our ingredients. So you're going to add in all of that mixed up cereal and pecans into the bowl, along with 1/2 cup of pumpkin seeds, 1/2 cup of sunflower seeds, and 1/2 cup of coconut. Mix it together until it's combined, and then you want to lay down a baking dish with some foil laid down first, and then I like to have a sheet of parchment paper just so it doesn't stick to the bottom. And you could even just spray the sides with cooking spray if you wanted to, if you didn't want to use the parchment paper. And then just spoon your mixture into your baking dish. Spread it all around evenly, and then just really compact it. Get the back of a spatula, spray it with some oil, and then press it down so it's nice and compact. We're gonna bake this in a 300-degree oven for about a half hour to 40 minutes. After it's done baking, you wanna take it out, let it cool for 15 minutes, and then cut it into bars. Like I said, you guys can store these at room temperature, just in a container with a lid on it. I hope this video gave you guys some options for some low-carb, keto-approved snacks for your kids, and these are great options for you too if you just need a little nibble here and there. Make sure you comment down below if you guys have other ideas for us, because I know a lot of us in the community do look at the comments and see what other ideas are out there. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you hit the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. A big thanks again to our sponsor, Shrewd Foods, and make sure that you guys check them out if you guys want to get their 4 free bags to try and only pay shipping and handling. Once again, that link is going to be down below in the description box. We'll see you next time. Bye.